Wonder Woman is the latest movie in the DC cinematic universe, and it's by far the best one. That isn't saying much compared to what we have to compare this movie to, but credit where credit is due, this movie is actually a lot of fun and delivers, for the most part. I am in the minority here, but I won't say that Wonder Woman was amazing or wall-breaking or redefines the superhero genre, because it doesn't. This movie suffers a lot of the origin story cliches and does little to differentiate itself from the average superhero movie origin story, but for the most part, the movie still offers a lot of well-drawn characters with motivations and fun, witty dialogue to help combat the many cliches found in this movie. And I know I'm not the first person to say this, but this movie reminds me a lot of the original Richard Donner's Superman, and I know that the director has been influenced by the original Superman movie when making this movie. And if you've seen the original Superman movie, you can really see a lot of the parallels that are in this movie with the original Richard Donner's Superman movie, but I thought that it was a nice homage. That there's a lot of moments in this movie where it really pays a nice homage to the original Superman movie, and I thought that was really neat. What I really like the most about this movie is that the movie really makes you care about Gal Gadot and Chris Pine's characters, Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor. The movie really does a lot to flesh out their characters and their motivations, and you know why the audience, you as the audience, know why they're on this journey together, and it makes, for the most part, complete sense on why they bond together as friends and eventually as each other's love interests, unlike a lot of romance couples in movies, especially in the superhero genre. So I'll give them a plus for that. Another thing that I really liked about this movie was the production design. The production design, for the most part, is spot on and really is well done. And I'll say that Gal Gadot nails her part, for the most part, as Wonder Woman, and she kicks a lot of ass in this movie, which is great. And I need to address this point from the movie. A lot of people are saying that this is amazing and groundbreaking because it's the first female-led superhero movie that's good. But for me personally, I could care less about what the gender or ethnicity of the main character is, and all that I really care about is whether or not the movie is good. And I can say that for the most part, Wonder Woman is solid and decent. Not amazing, but still good. And now it's time to talk about what I didn't like about the movie. And what I really did not like about this movie are the special effects. I believe that the special effects in this movie were not amazing. It's not completely terrible, but you can tell that a lot of things are CGI. But especially in the third act, where it's really CGI heavy and looks awful, but I wouldn't say that the CGI ruins the movie too much. Another negative I have with the movie is Wonder Woman's theme. I know I'm in the minority when I say this, but I do not like Wonder Woman's theme at all. And I think that it almost ruins the movie when you have a World War I period piece, and whenever she's kicking ass, that stupid electric cello starts playing when she's kicking ass, and it really takes me out of the movie experience. And one last negative I have with this movie is the villain. I won't say who the villain is to avoid spoilers, but this villain reminds me a lot of the Marvel Cinematic Universe type villains, where they're bland, they're one-dimensional, you don't care about them, and all they want to do is either take over the world and all that basic things. So yeah, Wonder Woman suffers a lot of problems and cliches from the superhero genre, but because of its well fleshed out characters, its well written script, and a lot of fun and spectacle that the movie offers, it overcomes a lot of its problems for the most part and offers a lot of fun. And I'll give DC more credit than it's due for making a good movie since The Dark Knight Rises. I'll say a lot of people are saying that this movie is the best DC movie since The Dark Knight, but I'll say that The Dark Knight Rises is a little bit better than Wonder Woman, which is right here, and Dark Knight's about here. So I'll give DC more credit than it's due and give Wonder Woman a 7 out of 10. I know this is late, but go see it again this weekend if you haven't seen it, and it's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching my review. Subscribe for more of my movie reviews, and I hope I see you in the next review.